Good day, good people. Once again, you got the grumpy old nerds in your ear. As always, I am your Uncle John, your elder who knows too damn much about uh, movies and
Stuff.
comics and
Yeah.
TVs and shit. As always, I'm joined by a veritable cornucopia of other nerds who enjoys that shit too. Up there is Uncle Percy. Hi, Uncle Apparently, Uncle Percy is piloting the Millennium Falcon while we're talking.
Hello.
Okay. Right there is the Fire Burrow Ronin. What's up, Uncle Rod?
What's good, people? I was just programming my Xbox controller because I'm about to get addicted to Final Fantasy 14.
There you
Oh,
go.
shit.
There you
What's
go.
up?
Congratulations.
Word up.
Right there is Uncle DJ, the Redbone Assassin. What's good, sir?
Nothing much. I'm just reprogramming my Jack bottle so I can what?
I don't know. That's gonna do what it does every time.
You lost me at reprogramming your Jack bottle.
Well,
And as always, behind the ones and twos is Uncle Mel. I'm sorry, it's cousin Mel. Mel, I just wanted to do that.
trying to
just
age her up.
You're gonna cuss me out. Before we get to, I would be remiss. I have a question, and we have a few Star Wars aficionados in the building.
That's right.
Is Earth in Star Wars?
Star Wars happened a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
Far away.
Right. It's in the
So-
first sentence.
There is no Earth, and it happened a long time ago.
Wait. But if it happened a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away from where?
From Earth.
It's assumed from us if he's talking
Right.
to us,
So
Right.
Earth is in the Star Wars universe.
possibly.
Oh,
E.T.
you got
was
that
in
Doctor
Star
Who.
Wars. E.T. was in Star Wars.
Yeah, you know.
That creature, yes, it was. I remember seeing the two in the Senate chambers. Yep.
So E.T. was in Star Wars, and E.T. has been to Earth. So
Or
Earth
his
is in-
species.
You said, I'm sorry.
His
The
species.
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 Not necessarily him necessarily,
Right.
directly.
Forgive
It was-
me, because it was
yeah.
a long time ago.
Yeah, it might have been his cousin. Six
His
times
great
removed.
granddaddy.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
then Earth would be in Star Wars, right?
Well, I mean,
No.
hypothetically, specifically speaking,
Not necessarily, bro. I get what you're trying to say, but no.
I know
If
he's
we're
trying to get it in there, ain't he? Ain't he?
That's what she said. So I would be remiss
Nice
if
segue.
I did not point
On
out.
that note, I'm putting my batteries in my controller.
Man, I'm taking my first sip after that shit.
I would be remiss. Excuse me. If I did not, well, number one, my camera's being wonky, so I may blink in and out. Don't adjust your channels. Showing how old I am. I'm still here. But I would be remiss if I did not bring up the fact that although I am an avid fan of the NFL, and I look forward to next Sunday, not this coming Sunday, but next coming Sunday, the Super Bowl, which would hopefully establish Patrick Mahomes as one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. And Brock Purdy would go somewhere and sit down. I would be remiss if I did not ask the NFL to do me one solid. One solid. I'm only asking the NFL to do one thing for me.
Get Taylor
I
Swift to
see
do the
that
halftime
skinny
show.
white girl one more again.
Get Taylor
I'm
Swift
going
to
to
do the
throw
halftime
something at
show.
my TV.
Taylor Swift halftime show.
I'm going to throw something. Oh, Earth has been confirmed as part of the Star Wars galaxy by the unlikeliest Disney source, May 27, 2023. Well, thank you, Miss Douglas. See, that's what I was looking for. I just wanted to answer. But yeah, NFL, please, you've got to do a better job. This whole Taylor Swift thing is becoming way more ridiculous
Wait for the
than
halftime
it
show.
needs to be. What, Percy?
Ursha, baby.
I said,
That's Ursha.
yeah, wait till the halftime show.
The halftime
She
show
gonna
is
move-
Usher, Percy.
Yeah, she gonna move Usher to the side. She gonna come back in a helicopter.
Hold on. Look. I get what you're saying, but Miss Douglas, can you please explain how that Earth is part of the Star Wars universe?
Oh shit! It's about to be a Star Wars
And
fight
who's
up in
the
this motherfucker.
unlikely-
No, I just
You
want to
said
know.
Wait, Wait, she
I
said
wanna
the
know the source.
unlikeliest source. Who's the unlikeliest source? I
Yeah, I just
mean,
wanna
you
know
know,
the source. I don't wanna know. I wanna know the details on that. But go
She
ahead.
did.
Back
She
to
did
is
kind
it
of sneak
is
that
it
in there, right?
Miss
yeah?
Swift. What
Is
about
it
her?
Elmo? Is it Elmo? Did Elmo say it? What?
Anyway, so yeah, I my thing is I want Patrick Mahomes
Probably the
to
Muppet Show.
surpass.
Now that I think
Huh?
about it. Probably the Muppet Show. Now that I think about it.
Might
These
be.
motherfuckers are still
Might
on.
be.
Just getting this request. Now I'm trying to go somewhere else.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Maybe
Go.
you're still
Drive.
mad about Star
Drive it.
Wars.
Drive the car, bro. You good?
Well, I mean, fuck it. We might as well talk about it. So
Sounds like
why
some newspaper shit
why
to me.
would Earth not be in the Star Wars universe? What would be your evidence against it?
So okay, can we get a baseline here? Are we saying that, you know, the known universe includes every aspect of life in general? Is that what you're trying to say? Like, you know, just because something occurs, it has to be part of our universe? Or like there's one universe? What about the multiverse?
No, I'm saying that because we have an instance where it is put into that crawl a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away,
Right.
you're literally implying that this happened way back when, somewhere within where we are right now. Oh shit, Miss Douglas said Google, motherfucker.
We know how we know how accurate Google is. No, but I'm
Yeah,
saying like there's the multiverse and then there's the universe. Universe is one,
right.
only okay, one verse. So if there's it could be a galaxy far, far away and another fucking, you know, verse somewhere. Not our universe, another universe.
But then wouldn't the crawl have said a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away in another universe?
That's too long.
So
Look,
Keep it. They editing. They edited that out
they
because it was too long.
they never
Yeah.
traveled to Earth.
So?
In any Star Wars movie, they never travel to Earth. So
So?
why would Earth be part of it?
But then he
Because
brought up
it's
ET, the ET species and shit, and was
Okay,
saying that,
yeah, but
you know,
when we don't know if ET showed up in 1976 when did the movie come out? 80, 83, 84?
Sometime in the 80s.
something like
Yeah,
that.
so
Yeah, in the 80s,
so
Reese's
so
Pieces.
we might still be, we still might be part of the Big Boom or something, The Big Bang. I'm sorry, not the Big Boom, the Big Bang.
But the Big Bang Theory, I thought that was early 2000s.
No, I'm talking about when Earth was formed, the Big Bang.
Oh, that Big Bang. Oh, my
Yeah,
bad.
that Big Bang. Yeah.
Rod, go ahead and step in there.
Look,
Go ahead, Rod. Go in there and say something.
You know, I was sitting here listening to everybody and kind of going through it in my head. And I'm going to say this. It's possible, but it's a time frame that maybe Earth did not have recorded history or didn't have actual people on it. And when Percy was talking about they never been to Earth, and it made me think, the other thing that spawned off of Star Wars popularity was the show Battlestar Galactica. And they at one point did reach Earth because they were from another part of space.
That's true.
And they were looking for Earth, and it was part of their religion, so to speak, the prophecy. And so they actually did get to Earth. I remember that, and then they had a television series of that, and I thought that was pretty cool. But that's a side note. As far as Star Wars is concerned, he did it. He did it definitely and definitely on purpose, because you have all that heightened technology, and it's supposed to happen a long time ago. So that's making me think, what the hell happened?
Okay. Well, I was just curious, and I thought it'd be a healthy conversation just to, imply that maybe there is Earth, but like one of you said, I don't remember. Like this could be pre-Stone Age and shit. When there was no intelligent life on the planet. So, or maybe a Sith landed on Earth and wiped out the dinosaurs and shit, and then fucked a giraffe, and then that created the human species.
Russell says, guess who wins the Super Bowl next week?
Disneyland tours include Earth in the Star Wars canon, so now it's considered included. right, Miss Douglas.
That's some bullshit. That's some marketing. Some marketing bullshit.
So that now the question
All right.
is: are those Star Wars rides considered canon?
How?
I don't know any of them, so I can't even answer that shit.
I'm not familiar with them.
So in that case, is Pirates of the Caribbean in the Star Wars universe? Is that what we're saying?
Okay, I know you're trying to be funny, but
You took it there. No, but you took it there.
So okay, using your train of logic, do the Pirates of the Caribbean and the Star Wars universe intersect in some kind of way?
That's my train of logic.
I'm asking. Does Captain Jack grab a lightsaber or something, or how do they intersect?
I don't know. I mean, they did that flip upside down thing and went to
What's that?
another, universe and shit.
What's that Michael Jackson ride? EO?
Captain EO.
Yeah, Captain. Yeah, does that count?
God. Yeah.
Escape
this
to
is,
Witch Mountain.
celebrating
Yeah.
to absurdity. What? Huh?
We got Witch Mountain. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on.
Okay, so is Earth in the same galaxy according to that attraction?
That's
Well,
a
then
good
a
question.
different
So,
galaxy.
Miss ma'am, because I don't know anything about the Star Wars rides in Disney. So please let us know.
Did we have a
Like-
schedule?
So anyway, yeah.
Yeah,
I think we've carried this bit as far as we can. Yeah, this is done. Coming up next, Avatar: The Last Airbender. So there's a new live action series. This isn't that whack ass movie that they made that M. Night Shyamalan made. This is a live action series on Netflix. Excuse me, that Popeye's coming back. Of Avatar: The Last Airbender. Mel, if we have that ready to go, could we check that out, please?
Man, you to get too old for that shit.
Mine? Or did I catch
Yeah,
you by
man.
surprise?
Right. You better be ordering regular original instead of that spicy.
No. You know what? I've never had Popeye spicy.
I mean, what? You never
Never.
had Popeye's spicy?
Never. And you know what I do? I'll get the original. I'll get the mild and put hot sauce on it.
See, that don't make no sense. That don't make no damn. See, now that's what we should get into, right? That's a conversation to have. You might as well take your ass to Browns and just put some hot sauce on it.
Oh Lord! Oh, here's the trailer.
Okay.
The Fire Nation is embarked on a dark path. And the world might never recover. The world needs the Avatar. It needs you, Aang.
The Fire Nation has destroyed everything in their path. If the world is going to have any chance, it's going to need Aang.
Right. There goes the savior of the world.
I chased down every hint of the Avatar. It's my destiny.
I'm not someone who can stop the Fire Nation. I don't want the responsibility.
You don't have to do this alone. You have me, Tara, and a flying ball of fur. What more do you need?
The world needs you. Remember what it is we're really fighting for. The ones we love.
I'm the Avatar, and I'm gonna save the world. With my friends.
Okay. I have to admit, I've tried to watch the animated Avatar, and I always fall asleep. No shade to Avatar, that could just be my old ass. So I don't know, like, if any of you have seen the animated feature, does this look true to like a true adaptation?
It looks very true
Yeah,
to the
yeah,
animation.
yeah.
Okay.
So already I'm gonna watch it. It's already better than M. Night Shyamalan's just from the
Yeah.
trailer.
Right.
Although that is the whitest teenager, supposedly Asian teenager I've ever heard and seen. That dude's, you know, the older kid, the
Oh,
kid that's with the Airbender.
yeah,
He's like really Chad.
Well,
He's very
well,
Chad.
actually, well, in the animation, he is Chad. They're more Indian than.
Thank you. Okay, that explains it better. Okay, because I was like, that dude is.
So help me out. So Avatar, Aang, isn't he's supposed to be Asian?
He is. He's Asian.
Okay. And then the other teenage looking boy, he's supposed to be Indian.
Well, actually in the both of them are. I don't know why they changed the girl, but
I think that's his sister, isn't it?
right, that's supposed to be his sister.
Yeah, it's supposed to be his sister, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
Well, in this world,
I have to, based off of One Piece, and I watched the live action One Piece, and that actually made me go back and watch the cartoon. I had to.
There you go. Yep.
Because that was One Piece was actually really solid, the live action, and I
tried watching that. I tried watching the anime of One Piece, and I couldn't do it. It was too silly.
Yeah,
for me.
I did too.
I can't do it. So maybe if I watch the live action one, I could kind of like power past the silly stuff and then get to what everybody likes about it.
So okay. Is it me or that the anime One Piece, the animated One Piece, just looked goofy as hell?
That's why I had to stop watching it. I couldn't watch it. I was like, what is this doing?
Yeah,
it's not for me. I was like, this ain't for me.
Not for us. Right, it's not for us. But
and there's one character who's really, really dark with big red lips. Is that it? Maybe I'm not remembering it correctly.
Big red lips.
But it your ass. It just seemed like there was one character in there that seemed just kind of a little bit racist.
Stereotypical.
Yeah, but with anime, that's not out of the question. So,
nah, they'll try that shit in a minute.
I didn't get any Jar Jar, jitters watching One Piece, the live action. I mean, usually some shit like that'll throw me off in a minute.
I think they toned it down for the live action.
Oh,
the animated.
I'm talking in the anime. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm talking about the anime.
Oh, okay.
So, but Avatar, for those who are unfamiliar, it's basically the story of a young man who is destined to master all 4 forms of bending, they call it. It's martial arts combined with a particular element. So you have firebenders, airbenders, earthbenders, waterbenders, and they all have their own nations. And the nations are at war with each other.
Okay.
So, well, the Fire Nation actually is the most aggressive of the 4, and the Fire Nation is at war with everybody else. So, the Avatar is the one who's mastered all 4 of those forms of bending, and is prophesied to, of course, stop the chaos.
Right. So,
gotcha.
It looks good, I guess. I'm excited about it. So. Like I said, the with One Piece, they did a good job with One Piece, and they actually did a good job with Cowboy Bebop too, which that was panned universally. Yeah. But I like.
Man, listen, about me. Yeah, I don't understand. I really like
because Cowboy. So once again, I watched Cowboy Bebop, and then I watched the anime.
Okay,
and it
that was going to be my question.
Yeah, it seemed to be a faithful enough adaptation, but boy, Cowboy Bebop fans were mad. Like, it's bullshit. Like, wow.
Yeah, the animated series is pretty good. I liked it.
It is. It's great.
Yeah. I didn't watch the Netflix series, so I can't tell you, after watching, have an opinion on that.
Yeah, they dog Cowboy Bebop like you do most shit.
Right. Well, I mean, that's the title of this show. Fuck everybody. But yeah, Rod, I would suggest if you have nothing to watch, just check out Cowboy Bebop. It's pretty solid. John Cho is pretty good.
I'll check it out.
So,
Said it,
Check it out after I
okay.
finish the brother's song.
said it a couple of episodes ago.
What'd you say, Percy?
I said about Cowboy Bebop a couple of episodes ago how good it was,
Yeah,
and they
absolutely.
tried to cancel it.
Yeah, it's not coming back. There is no season 2.
Yeah, no.
So let's take a break. And coming up next, Kenya Barris. Is he a hack or is he actually making good and quality entertainment? And the trailer for Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. Uncle DJ?
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Since 2002, Empowerment Resources, Inc., a nonprofit organization, has empowered more than 1,500 youth and adults in Duval and surrounding counties through its programs Journey into Womanhood, Girls Mentoring, Life Skills for Teens, and Parenting Education Coaching. To get involved with programs, volunteer, or donate, visit www.empowermentresourcesinc.org. Follow us on social media, facebook.com/empowerment.resources and instagram.com/empowermentjax.
The human voice has always connected audiences with experiences. Major brands all across America have trusted Kever's voice time and time again. Conversational, powerhouse, intelligent, and sincere. That's the voice you need for your creative marketing process. KEAVERSVOICE.com. Kever's Voice, Kever's Voice, KeversVoice.com. Always on, all the time.
Nope. Nope.
Come on, him?
Ooh, I like him.
Quick, the Quicker Picker-Upper. Bounty picks up messes quicker, and each sheet is 2 times more absorbent, so you can use less.
He's an 8.
He's a 9.
Bounty, the Quicker Picker-Upper.
From novice to aficionado, find yourself here. High quality cigars plus personal customer service. Slow Burn is Waco's only mobile cigar lounge, featuring a meticulous, curated collection of premium cigars. Visit our website, www.slowburnwaco.com. That's www.slowburnwaco.com.
And we're back. Once again, Grumpy Old Nerds, Uncle Percy, Uncle Rod, Uncle DJ, I'm Uncle John. So Kenya Barris, if I'm saying that correctly, is a very polarizing figure in the Black community because he is someone who creates content which for him, I guess, is quality Black content. But for a lot of people, he may be one step above Tyler Perry, whether that be good or bad. He has said in an interview that he wants to remake The Wizard of Oz. Now, in our group chat amongst the fellas and the uncles and aunties and cousins, DJ said there's already a remake of The Wizard of Oz called The Wiz, which is a fair point. But I guess this is, he wants to trade the New York for Inglewood setting and a bunch of, hey, Alton, how you doing? And a bunch of other shit.
Real quick though, just to update, just a real quick editing note, the clip that you provided in your email was a year old.
Yes.
He's finished it. That's why I sent you a new clip in the messaging, because this isn't a he wants to do. He has done. He finished the script.
Right. But they haven't shot it yet.
No. But I'm saying, but
he done did it.
He done did it. Right. You know, he done did it. So I just wanted to update you with the latest, greatest, you know. Yeah, he finished that, and the It's a Wonderful Life is the other one that they've contracted him to do. So those two.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Right.
So okay. First, let's look at the Wizard of Oz. And is this a necessary thing? Like I'm imagining that his remake of the Wizard of Oz is not the Wiz, which a musical,
wanted to
which
do
is
The
what the
Wiz.
Wiz was. He wants to
No, no,
do
no. He
the
wanted to
Wizard
do
of
The
Oz.
Wiz, but they wouldn't. They said no because they were doing Wicked or something like that. So, yeah, it was something. This is what he said in his interview. He was like, he wanted to do The Wiz. They talked to the people, but they were already talking about doing Wicked and this, that, and the others. So he went back and rejiggered it and said, okay, well, we'll reimagine Oz as Inglewood. She's in a housing project called The Bottoms, and it's not going to be a musical.
Hey, Scooter.
What?
So okay. This is where I
Right.
want to go with this. This is where I want to go with this. Kenya Barris. Now, looking back on Kenya Barris's career, and he's done countless things.
He has.
Blackish was a show that I enjoyed. Of course, with the name, I was like, come on, man, when it first came out. But then I grew to love that show. I really enjoyed it. It was funny. And then this various spinoffs, Grownish, Fuckish, whatever. And then and then he's gone on to do there was the show Black AF on Netflix, that series, which was basically Blackish with cussing. So I don't want to say that he's a hack, and he's a talented writer. I'll give him that. And he's a talented creative. But why do we need another Wizard of Oz?
Oh, I'm sorry.
What did you say?
He said another Tyler Perry. Boy. All right, so I'm gonna say this about it. Kenya Barris, as you said, and I agree with you, he's a talented writer, right? He's very talented, man. Blackish, at first when it first came out, I was like, I don't know about this. But it ended up being actually, I think it was very informative as well as being entertaining. I know because I was entertained. Being informed, I think was more so. I think giving people who maybe really didn't understand the Black experience,
right?
They got a chance to actually see it, and they got a chance to see. They got a chance to see Black people in something other than the hood,
right?
They got to see college-educated Black people.
Right.
They got to see Black people pretty much acting like everybody else, right?
A new age Cosby show, if you will.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
and that's good.
pretty much
because-
what it is.
Yeah. And that's good because there's still people in various parts of our country and all over the world that still think that Black people are boys in the hood, good times, menace to society, and everything else. Right? So now they see Black people acting just like them, going through the same things they're going through, but then with a twist of, hey, we're just like you, but guess what? We still have to deal with the stuff that's going on in the country. And I think he did a really good job of showing that, and especially in a few episodes. The one Black Lives Matter episode, I think, was really informative, although I think people felt it was more controversial than I think it really was.
I
dug the Prince episode, so.
Oh, the Prince. Oh my God, yes. But I mean, the whole concept was the Cosby Show, modernized. I mean, he was a doctor. Now the wife's a doctor. She's a doctor. Okay, don't make him a lawyer. Put him in advertising. You got your 3 kids. Or it was 4 kids. Okay, we'll cut that down to 3. The daughter goes off to college. Daughter goes off to college. It was
instead of the Cosby sweaters, it was sneakers.
I mean, it is what it was. So they did it. They had a good run, and they had Tracy Ellis Ross. So for me, I was hooked. There was nothing I could do but watch it. So
right. Percy, were you wanting to say something?
Yeah, just real quick is once again, and this is nothing against him, but once again, it's just like the whole Color Purple thing. You keep remaking stuff over and over again, and to me, I think it's just for profit, not just to say we're going to remake it and make it better. to do the Wiz and put it in not Compton, but what'd you say? Where it's supposed to be at?
The Wizard of
Inglewood.
Oz. Yeah, it's gonna be
Inglewood.
at Inglewood.
And, yeah, Inglewood. I mean,
Yeah.
what's the difference? Inglewood, New York, you know. So
So do you think that he's profiting off of Black Misery?
Well, he's trying to profit
Not-
off of nostalgia.
right.
He's trying to
Well,
profit
not
off of nostalgia
Misery.
because
Yeah.
everybody, people still know the story of the original Wizard of Oz.
Right.
A lot of black people our age, maybe a little older, they know the Wiz.
Right.
Not a lot of people now, this age and these last two generations, know the Wiz.
You don't
But
think
they
so?
know the Wizard of Oz. They still know the Wizard of Oz, but they don't know the Wiz.
You don't think that this generation knows the Wiz?
Come on, Scooter. Don't jinx us. Don't want them fucking with Claudine and shit. Man, listen, don't jinx us and shit. No, I mean, honestly enough, Kenya Barris is like, to writing what, Sean P. Diddy is to, music and shit. Just
damn.
He just scratching, remixing, sampling. He's sampling.
Okay.
Just taking all the old records, and just sampling them and making some supposedly new shit,
So Mel is saying that
he doesn't have talent. I mean, he's got talent, but it's
Mel's
it's
saying it's a
sampled.
big deal because they, quote unquote, are making it a big deal. I don't necessarily. Did they try to make The Color Purple a big deal and that kind of flop?
I think they really did promote it like it was
The
going to be a
musical.
really big deal.
It didn't do well at the box office.
Oh, it didn't do well. Oh,
No.
okay. Well, I know they didn't get my money, so
Damn. Okay. Well,
I mean, it was like that commercial with Shamar. It was like unnecessary action hero. It's just-
Yo, that cracks me up every time I see him.
man, listen,
So I'm just to wrap it up. Are we looking forward to this?
No.
Not looking forward to it, but I'm not hating it.
Right.
Either. I'm not hating on
right,
it.
right,
It's
right.
just kind of there to me.
Okay.
But
It's
hold
something,
on, before we move on though,
Go ahead.
is there anything that you think is worth remaking right now?
Flash Gordon. There was another movie I was watching. I was like, why don't they remake this shit?
Right. You mean something
you got
black
me.
or just in general?
I mean,
Flash
it
Gordon?
doesn't necessarily have to be black. I mean, if you want to put a black spin on it, sure.
I think, and I forget what year it was made, but it was in the early 80s. They did Flash Gordon. They remade Flash Gordon, and I love that film. It's a camp classic, and I love it. I want them to remake it. Wonder Woman, Miss Douglas. They just did Wonder Woman.
Man, listen.
They did
Okay.
Wonder Woman twice.
Oh,
ISIS.
ISIS.
Oh, ISIS.
Oh, okay.
Hey.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, I can see ISIS.
I'm about to say,
So-
yeah. I mean, the Flash Gordon remake is what most of us look at as the Flash Gordon, because the original, was so old and black and white, and wasn't really all that.
The first time I saw Flash Gordon was the Filmation animated Flash Gordon. They used to come on Saturday
Oh
morning.
wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's the
okay.
first time I saw Flash Gordon. Yeah,
Okay.
And then I had to go back and look at some of the old strips that they had
Yeah.
published. But
I mean,
my
that
first strongest impression of Flash Gordon was the Filmation animated ones used to come on Saturday.
all I want is a Flash Gordon T-shirt. That white T-shirt with red Flash across it. I would kill for that. Yes, Percy.
I got 3 movies.
Damn.
Uh oh. Here we go.
One, Johnny Quest.
Wow.
They should do a Johnny Quest
I don't
movie.
know, bro. I don't
Okay,
know,
how
bro.
you gonna do that? Because Johnny Quest is racist AF.
SLAF. I mean, yeah. I mean, would it be? I don't know, bro.
How many more times, Scooter? How many more times are they going to remake them Side Adventure? I'm sorry, Percy. Go ahead.
Yeah, they really did that one to death, bro. That's like bring back Airport.
The second one is actually the T-shirt that you're wearing, DJ. I think they should do a Warriors.
Oh hell no.
They were talking about that at one point.
That
I think
would
they
be
should
dope.
do.
Come on, don't fuck with my original, man. Come on now.
All right.
And then the last one, and I've been saying this for the longest. They should do Let's Do It Again.
You know
Now,
what? I thought
okay,
about that
on that
too.
note, yeah, exactly.
But you know,
On
I like
that
the
note,
Warriors. I like remaking the Warriors, but keeping it in the same time.
Oh, really?
really?
Yeah.
I'm
I
about to
gotta
say
be
they
done.
can make it in Chicago right now and shit.
Right.
I'm saying, like, you know,
You can keep it in the same time frame, but remake it. Because it'd be kind of hard. I mean, it'd be kind of hard to do now in modern times.
I don't know, bro. You ain't been to the Shy.
The Warriors, you know what? Even though it's a gang movie, the time that it was made in, you kind of look back on it with a certain amount of, I don't want to say innocence, but there's a different vibe. You know, now it's just like nothing but machine guns and just
Well,
madness.
on that note, it was like kind of an innocence because everybody in the movie, you had all these gangs and they had like one coveted gun. Like, you know, they passed it to each other. It was just like one. Like, oh shit, you got a gun? Oh shit.
Yeah, guns
You know,
weren't as prevalent then.
it was
Even
not
then,
right.
guns weren't as prevalent.
Yeah, the most lethal thing they had were bats.
I think in the whole
Baseball
movie
furies.
there was one, two, there was two guns in the whole movie, I think, if I remember correctly. One
The
gang
one that
had
killed
it,
Cyrus?
and the lesbian. The one that killed Cyrus and the lesbian gang, they had the Lizzies. They had a gun. That was it. That was
Mel,
it.
you
They
ain't
just
shit.
had two guns in the whole.
Mel, you ain't shit.
You know what I would like to see remade?
What?
The 5 Deadly Venoms.
Oh, come on now.
But
We get into some Asian shit, boy. There we go.
But you have a multicultural cast.
Oh.
Okay.
Aha.
All right.
And see, I was thinking the first person that came to my mind was Michael Jai White as one of them.
Of course.
Got to.
Yeah, Michael Jai White. You have like.
What about Shang-Chi?
Tony Jaa. The guy who plays Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
Okay. Have him.
Yeah.
And I was thinking,
my Ip Man, he's got to be in there.
Donnie Yen, yeah.
Donnie
Yen
Yen
definitely.
got to be in there.
I see Donnie Yen as the policeman, the police guy that was in the inspector.
Okay. But you know what? They now that's definitely something that they need a resurgence. You know what I'm saying? The old Samurai Sunday type shit. You know, that I would like to see some resurgence.
Because now with special effects the way they are.
Oh my God!
Those would be really those kung fu movies would be really cool. I know that. I mean, they're kind of remaking them or kind of doing them in that kind of style now, overseas, very modernized, and they're pretty cool. But I would like to see some of the Shaw Brothers classics remade.
Okay.
Okay. Now on that note, I mean, I would love to see. That's great that you brought that up because I would like. I'm thinking about the whole Bruce Lee library, especially after, they've done, now that they've brought out Warrior, with Bruce Lee's writings and his daughter, producing the whole thing. I would love to see Bruce Lee's library, and for them to put out a casting call to find that dude, to run back through Fist of Fury and Into the Dragon and all of that. And just kind of now that remakes wise, not remake. Well, I guess it is a remake, but I would love to see that brought back to, especially like Into the Dragon, with the brother, with the Saxton character, Bolo, all of that.
So talking about genre films, well, I was watching the other day. I was watching Tombstone.
Yeah. Oh hell yeah.
Do you think that they could do it justice now in terms of a remake? And like, who would you see?
Tombstone was one of the films who revived the Western in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Because for a long time, the Western was dead.
Well,
that was one subject they want to touch.
Silverado too, though. Silverado was awesome.
Yeah. And Young Guns.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So definitely Young Guns. Yeah.
Would I'm not paying to see no damn Young Guns remake. But if they had the right cast, I would go see Tombstone. Well, okay. Let me preface this by saying
I was about to say,
Tombstone. Some of the dialogue in Tombstone was so fucking hilarious. Like Val Kilmer as Doc Holliday. I can't see anybody taking that character to another level.
so yeah.
Did you see the remake of the original, the remake of the Magnificent Seven?
Yeah, oh fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Denzel, yeah.
With Denzel and Chris Pratt?
I thought
That was
that was
great.
pretty solid.
That was great.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked it. I like that.
The Quick and the
Oh
Dead.
hell no. No.
Why not?
Man, that movie was listen. That movie was bunk.
Russell Crowe,
Sharon Stone as one of the gunslingers. Come on now.
Okay. Well, I mean, you know, there's something to be said for original content. Yes, Roy, I saw your comment as well.
Absolutely.
So, remake The Great Escape. Oh.
Wow. We really going. We just throwing everything at the wall.
Okay. Remake Back to the Future. Why the fuck not? Desperado. Oh my God. Okay.
Oh, I got one. I got one.
Okay, go ahead.
Beat Street.
King of the Beat.
So, new trailer just dropped for Ghostbusters. And thank you, Percy, for killing that segment. All the way dead. The new trailer has dropped for Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. I'm not gonna lie, I'm going to see this. All I want is for there to be a second good Ghostbusters movie. That's all I want. The
I
concept
think you'll
is
be
so
by
dope.
yourself, man.
What'd you say?
I think you're gonna be by yourself.
Nah, this one looks good. This one looks good.
She's
Oh
gotta have
hell
it.
no.
She's got to have it. There was a TV series. She's got to have it.
Yeah.
Oh,
But Ghostbusters, Mel, if we could go ahead and look at this trailer for Ghostbusters.
we got enough
Frozen
hoes.
I just want this to be good. I really want this to be good.
We're gonna need all the help we can get.
Let's get to work.
Tall, dark, and horny at 12 o'clock.
I've been waiting 40 years for this. They called themselves Ghostbusters. According to these hacks, they saved the world. No eyewitnesses. And who is found to carry the torch? Descendants of Egon Spengler. You have a miner hanging out the side of a moving vehicle, firing a laser gun indiscriminately.
Has a proton pack.
It's completely safe.
I wouldn't say completely safe.
The Ghostbusters are finished. Right. Well, overruled.
Sustained.
Thank you.
You the weird guy who buys strange old things?
Correct on both counts.
Buddy, you just hit the jackpot.
What is it?
Better question is, what's inside of it?
The parables tell of an unimaginable evil commanding an army of ghosts. With the power to kill by fear itself. Like literally scared to death? We might be looking at a second ice age.
We're gonna need all the help we can get.
Let's get to work.
Can I be of any help? Melnitz in uniform. Yes.
If there's something strange, if there's something weird, who are people gonna call?
Ghostbusters, what do you want?
We're the Ghostbusters. Can I tell you something else? What? Oh, still makes me feel good. Makes me feel good.
Heads up. Tall, dark, and horny at 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So you telling me you still want to see this?
Damn.
Yes.
Damn, I'm cry.
Even after seeing that?
Wow.
It
Wow.
It reminds me of Ghostbuster 2.
Yeah.
I want it to be good.
Well, okay.
You're not answering my
It's like
question.
Ghostbuster 2 to
You
me.
still want to see this?
Oh my God. You know what? To be honest with y'all, you know what?
Thank you, Miss Douglas. Oh, she said if.
If this was a series, if they had taken the first one with Egon's granddaughter and the house and all of that, and this movie, and made it all one series and stretched it out, you guys would be raving because it all kind of goes together, but they separated it into two different movies. I know you said that the first one was too slow for you. It was like sentimental and all of that shit, and it was just too slow. And
the first one wasn't too slow. The problem with the first one is that they borrowed so heavily from the original. Like
when
it
you say borrow,
was beat for beat. No, it was beat for beat the same fucking movie. That was my issue. The same thing they did with Star Wars and
but wait a
the
minute,
first
it was
movie
the same.
of the
It was the same villain.
sequel.
It was the same villain.
It was the same, right? Exactly. So you see what I'm saying? It's the same villain. It's the same beat for beat. But
Hold on,
did
man.
I
You
get
said-
emotional when the ghost of Egon showed up? Yes, damn it. I'm more than just a grumpy old nerd. I'm a sentimental grumpy old.
Villains. Okay, wait a minute.
Vigo came back in the newer Ghostbusters.
In Ghostbusters Afterlife,
Vigo
there's a
came
showdown.
You didn't see.
with
You
the
didn't see
big
the.
bad, and you got
you
Bill
didn't see the
Murray,
last one. Okay.
Ernie Hudson, and Dan Aykroyd, and they're shooting the proton packs at the thing, and then all of a sudden, Egon materializes next to him, and they're like, "Holy shit! Look at Egon!" And then they defeat Gozer again. And yes, it was sentimental.
Right, Gozer.
So
right, but go ahead, Uncle Percy. Go.
No, I'm just saying this looks like it's going to be a Ghostbuster. It reminds me of Ghostbuster 2, where the mayor comes in, tries to shut them down. Then of course another ghost comes out of nowhere. Now they got to defeat it, but this time, the original Ghostbusters come back to fight another day.
Oh, you're talking about the original number 2.
Right.
Okay,
Right.
I got you.
Right.
But I tell you something, I loved it as soon as I heard his voice because I knew who it was. So I love that they got dude back, the one that shut down the grid, to be
William Atherton. Yeah.
Oh my God, yes, that was perfect. I mean, that's
got
one
him
cast
back.
member. Yeah, that's awesome.
They got Janine back answering the phone the same
Janine's
way.
back.
I mean,
Awesome. Yep.
Ghostbusters is one of, and we've all got it. Ghostbusters was one of those movies when I was a kid that I absolutely fell in love with. And as an old ass man, I should be letting that shit go, but I can't. I went and saw Ghostbusters.
This is not new IP. The whole purpose of this stuff is not to be new IP. Otherwise, they would do some new shit. The whole purpose is to dig into the nostalgia, and in order to do that, you got to bring back some old characters, bring back the old villains. You got to tap into that shit. So if you're looking for an old IP to be fresh and new, it's not going to happen. I mean,
I'm not looking for it to be
most of the
fresh and
time.
new. I'm looking for them to stop taking direct scenes directly from the original and placing them in new content. That the scenes where Dan Aykroyd's in the library and the ghost is coming at him.
That's one. That's
goddamn. That was in the trailer of the first movie.
Right.
When Slimer goes through the kid from Stranger Things and slimes him. That's taken from the trailer from the original Ghostbusters too. It's and I'm not naive enough to think, oh, it's going to be a completely new thing. But I would like for there to be a twist to it where it's not taking directly beat for beat scenes from the original film. And
all
even though they do it, I know it's happening, and I know they're going to do it. And I'm still gonna pay my fucking money. You're right, DJ. They're digging into the nostalgia.
Because all they need is Bobby Brown to show up. Bobby Brown just needs to show up.
And the doorman.
Please don't. Please. Oh God.
I don't want Winston to die.
What? Huh?
I don't want Winston to die in this one.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Woo,
I don't want to die either.
I was about to say, damn.
Now, what's going to happen
That was
is that one of the female Ghostbusters probably shows up. Then I'll be like, y'all stop that shit.
Yeah. Why not?
Because that movie sucked. All the Ghostbusters movies, that one was the worst.
There's tons of content out there that is not being bought, not being produced, not being greenlit. No, the content is out there. I know enough writers. I'm a writer myself. I'm telling you, we've had people on here on the show that have books, that have, content out there. It's not being picked up. It's not being greenlit. The studios are too afraid to lose money. There's too many people out there, middle managers or whatever the fuck, that's worried about losing their jobs if they have a flop. And so they're trying to go for the home, trying to go for the what do you call it? The short thing. You know what I'm saying? The short thing. That's what they want, So they're rehashing all of this shit. I mean, we know, come on, in this panel right here, and of all the, content creators that we know, all of us, the writers, we know, creative people out there that have original shit. It's not being greenlit. It's not being, passed along to the powers that be. And every now and then when it does, I mean, it's delicious. We love it, but it's so few and far in between. What are you gonna do?
No, that's a good point. That's a
Yeah.
good point.
But there's a lot of capital out there at the same time. And what bothers me is that I think there's a revolution coming, and you got A24, you got, like everything, everything everywhere all at once. Crazy fucking movie, distributed by A24, not one of the major, I mean, it's becoming a major studio, and I hope they don't go the same way as the old studios, but they put something out there that was crazy, and it was insane, and it worked, and people loved it, and it won Best Picture, and I'm just hoping that, more, there's more money out there from other places other than trying to get some from Dubai and fucking terrorists and, oil producers and stuff that, that we can dig into, even if we got to do it together, even if we kickstart and go fund some shit and put it together, I mean, every good success story that we have in the Black community, especially the more positive ones, Spike Lee, Robert Townsend, like maxed out his credit cards for Hollywood stuff. Right. I mean, sometimes just got to crowdfund and help us get on. Somebody's out there has got a great script, it's got a great, idea, a great book. Let's get, all of these, HBCU, alumni that we know and went to school with, and people that, that are alumni and all of that, and, get that money together and put that 100,000, 200,000, whatever's needed to put that new, fresh content on. Why not? Tyler Perry put this shit out the back of the trunk, before he, has his own fucking acreage, in Atlanta. I mean, this is 30 years later, but that's how it gets started. Master P. I'm just saying that, that entrepreneurial spirit, there's original content out there. We just got to help put it on.
So you're saying the original shit that does make it out there, we need to hurry up and support, or we'll be getting more remakes and sequels and shit. Okay. Well, thank you, Uncle DJ, for that dissertation.
Sorry, I've been drinking.
No, that actually was a very solid point. No, I came in front. That's a lot of the shit we're being force fed right now is shit that we've already been fed, and it's just being regurgitated.
Because they
so on that happy note, let's take a break.
Because they know it works. That's why.
And let's take a break. And what do you know? When we come back, we'll talk about something else that's being remade and other stuff as well. So, Uncle DJ, if you don't mind.
After these messages, we'll be back with the same old shit.
We're back. It's time for the 2024 Urban NerdCon. Join us in Atlanta, Georgia, April 26th through the 28th at the Cortland Grand Hotel. Special guests include Underworld creator Kevin Grievous, Gary Gray from Fairly Odd Parents, from Nickelodeon, Giovanni Samuels, The Science Machine Michael Green, the Sci-Fi Sisters, and from Spaceballs and Star Trek Voyager, Tim Russ.
Hi, I'm Tim Russ. Join me April 26th through the 28th at the Cortland Grand Hotel in Atlanta, Georgia for the Urban Nerd Con. Our heroes, our villains, our stories. Everyone con. I'll see you there. Live long and prosper.
Visit theurbannerdcon.net to get your buy one, get one free badges before the price increases. Remember, our heroes, our villains, our stories. Everyone's con. See you there.
Damn. We lost the host, huh? Come on, Uncle Rod.
Here I am.
There we go.
All right, okay. All right.
He's back.
So, yeah, I told y'all my camera is being an asshole right now. So, okay.
James Otis Hall, you make a very good point. Byron
Yeah,
Allen
yeah,
been trying to
yeah.
do something like that for years.
Yeah.
What you say?
He was
I
just
said
saying,
James Otis Hall made a good point in his
Right.
comment about Byron Allen. Byron Allen has been trying to buy a network or a streaming service, and he's been getting a lot of resistance.
Really? I didn't know that.
He
Cousin
actually- he
Amelia
actually
said
has-
that she didn't like me with the hood on. I was too threatening. So
damn.
what can you do?
Cousin Mayu needs to get out more and shit. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh wow. Okay.
You giving Sith vibes.
So it's been announced that Amazon Prime is going to start running ads during their shows, and it's you're paying for the service,
correct?
And they're going to start showing ads, and then you have to pay more for them not to show ads. So have we finally reached the point where streaming services, we can tell streaming services to kiss our asses? Because it used to be a fun little thing, and now it's getting real cutthroat out there.
Well,
getting
T-Mobile, I mean, Netflix used to get my money until that shit happened. I got the heads up about it because I got T-Mobile, and with T-Mobile, you know, I get Netflix included with my T-Mobile, and so all of a sudden I got this email and it was like, hey, if you want to still keep your Netflix without the ads, you got to pay some extra. Otherwise, you can switch, to the regular standard Netflix and have ads and not have to pay no money. So I'm like, yeah, I'm not paying no money. I'm already paying money. I'm not paying no extra money just so I have no ads. So I haven't watched anything on Netflix yet lately because I haven't been looking forward to it. But I'd always championed Netflix over everything else simply because of the fact that they have no ads, and when they drop something, they drop it. Here's the new season of such and such. Here you go. Boom. You can watch it at your leisure. You can binge it in one night. It's up to you. But
they used to do that. Now they kind of do it out week by week like everybody else now.
Have they
Like
been
they
doing
split
that
up.
too?
They split up Stranger Things. Like they showed the first half, and then 2 or 3 months later they showed the second half. So they're slowly converting.
They split up The Witcher too.
Well, I know they did The Witcher, and I thought that was because of a couple of things, like COVID and the writer's strike. I attributed that to that.
Yeah, that played a factor as well.
Right.
And
right.
yeah, $5 billion now, the WWE is going to be on a streaming network.
Man, fuck.
Yep.
So okay, so when it comes down to it, it looks like, because now I have almost everything. I've got Paramount, Hulu, Disney, Max, Netflix, Amazon. So
I've been dropping everything.
I'm like, I might have to start dropping some of these.
Cover your cable bill.
Man, I'm dropping so much shit.
And so Mel's talking about shared and passwords. I have 3 kids who still live up north.
Right,
and my
right.
daughters live, well, my
Well,
My daughter's
but not
here,
only
but
that,
my other daughter's here.
they bullshitting on that too, because they're like, well,
Netflix is gonna
you ain't
charge you for having an extra user.
right, right. You're not in this zip code or whatever, you know. Hey Mel, why don't you put the train in a picture just right in the middle? I saw that bullshit. I saw that shit. Don't think I didn't see that shit. Put the train, just put a train. I'll get you a picture of a train. Just put it right in the middle.
So yeah, so I mean, like, is it even worth it now? Do we because look, I love my Disney Plus, right? Because they done bought up our whole fucking childhood with Marvel and Star Wars and shit. And I love Hulu because they have series like Fargo and there's a couple other things on Hulu that I love.
Man,
and then you know
just
I've
real
got
quick,
Paramount and Peacock. I've got Peacock too, and Peacock.
Uncle John, real quick. Have you seen all the seasons of Fargo from the beginning?
Yes.
Okay, because I just start rewatching the first and second season. I just finished the second season again. I'm running through them again because Fargo, oh my
Fargo's
god,
phenomenal. Noah
Man,
Hawley, well, however you pronounce his name,
yes.
he's a
Yeah.
fantastic writer.
Yes.
His shit is
Yes.
ridiculous. But anyway,
Man.
so I've got like all these streaming services, and I'm just like, fuck, man. In a minute, that's going to be fucking as much as a cable.
As a
Because
cable
cable's $200 or $300 now, right?
Well, it probably would be $200 or $300, and you get, I don't know if you would get all the movie services.
Right.
That's the thing.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So, but the thing is, a lot of those movies are now coming on to Prime and Max.
Yep.
So it's like are you really missing anything? Like, are you really missing out? I don't know. I know that it seems like, to be honest with me, it seems like they're really going out of their way to make sure that you can't get everything you need from 2 or 3 services.
Exactly.
I see that.
Yeah.
They're
No,
going
for
out
real.
of their way to make sure you're gonna have to subscribe to at least 3.
Yes, Percy.
Let me just throw just a little bit out there
You ain't
that
Percy.
this reminds me of. And this is the grumpy old nerd, so this is some old shit. But for those who remember, I'm in Chi-Town, you know, and so 312 is our area code. And back in the day, Illinois Bell, you know what I'm saying? You had your phone bill and you had your 312. And if you called anywhere that was not in your, you know, area code, it was money. And then all of a sudden they came up with 708 and 815 and all 630 and all this other shit. And I'm sorry, I was a teenager at the time. You know, you meet somebody at a party in the shot and it came from University Park or something like that, and you want to talk to them. Man, it was like calling, like, you know, Arabia or something. You know, it was like calling overseas. You know, you talk to them for an hour, 2 hours or whatever, and your mama come to you with that phone bill at the end of the month. You're getting your ass whooped, you know. But, you know, then, you know, we had the on TV, click, the one service. Then all of a sudden they came out with the this and the that and the this. And, you know, the brothers hooked you up with the little filter that you could, you know, put on there, you know, try to, you know, take care of that, you know. And then the long distance bill, you know, you get the little password from your friend. Let me get that Sprint password off you, bro. You know, the little code that you put in and you would dial it in on the keypad before you made your call, and you get that free call and stuff. I mean, we're always trying to get the better, you know, mousetrap, so to speak, to get past it. Nowadays, people got their fire sticks that they jailbreak so they can get free shit, you know, and get the, you know, whatever.
Yeah, that's been happening for a minute too, bro.
You don't want to be, but I'm saying, you know, you don't want to be a criminal, but at the same time, you know, you want to live life. Right. You know what I'm saying? You want to live life as a normal person. When people talk at the water cooler or on social media about, did you see this? Did you see that? And it's like, no, I didn't see that shit because I can't afford, you know, every motherfucking streaming service that's out there to catch up and keep up with everything that's going on. So that's what we are now. You know, it's like you know, they're always coming up with another way to get a little bit more out your ass, you know.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So real quick, Percy, I know you want.
James
I'm sorry.
I think it's already going to be streamed on ESPN, bro.
Real quick, one of the AFC playoff games was streamed only on Peacock.
On
Yep.
On
And
Peacock.
motherfuckers lost their minds.
Man,
It's fucked up. It is
They're
fucked up.
supposed to lose their minds because that's bullshit.
Yeah, that's fucked up. Go ahead,
NFL has
Percy, I'm
enough
sorry.
money; they don't have to do that.
Yeah.
Man,
So I've had DirecTV for damn near 30 years. I just got rid of it because I just got
Wow.
tired of paying for every little thing if I
Right.
want
Mhm.
HBO Max, because HBO Max supposed to came free with my package, and the next thing you know, like, oh, you got to pay $15 a month. Well, fuck
Right.
you, I ain't paying $15 a month. then it was MGM Plus, HBO, all these little side things. If you want,
plus.
right,
Right.
So I just got rid of them and just went to Internet Protocol TV, which I basically get everything.
What is that?
Internet Protocol TV. It's basically
Here we go.
Oh shit!
Hey,
watch
the
this whole
views-
live stream gonna
the
be shut
views
down in a minute. Go ahead,
Well, I
Percy.
think we need a disclaimer.
It's part of the whole Fire Stick jailbreak. I just put it to you like that.
Right.
So like, for example, I didn't go to the show to go see Aquaman. I saw it on my stick. You know.
He's sailing the digital seas.
You know.
I'm sorry. You saw it on the TV screen. That's what you're trying to say, right, Bob?
Yeah.
Because
saw
goddamn.
I'm just saying. I just
Sailing the digital high seas.
right.
Captain Black Sparrow.
Wow.
For this show to be called Grumpy Old Nerds, you all are so juvenile.
Hey, man, look. I was jealous there for a minute. I'm like, damn.
The code is just guidelines.
Oh shit! Was that 16 by 9? Damn.
Okay.
Somebody put in the chat. The FBI has entered. FBI has entered the chat. Oh.
Oh shit! I forgot what we talking about.
Tyler Perry just entered the chat.
Oh wow. Okay, so now that yeah,
Still trying to get those 2 million hits. You know.
Yeah, no, Percy. Hey, I appreciate you, man.
God damn.
You and your stick. So, speaking, the Book of Eli. Speaking of remakes and reboots and shit, the Book of Eli is going to get a prequel series, starring and produced by John Boyega. Now, we done talked a lot of shit about a lot of stuff on the show today, but I'm looking forward to this. I'm a John Boyega fan. I thought the Book of Eli was a pretty solid movie. The question is not, do we need it? Because we don't. But if done correctly, I think this could be pretty solid. So this is going to be, so the Book of Eli, the film, is about a post-apocalyptic Earth, and Denzel Washington is wandering the wasteland with something. I don't remember. And John Boyega is going to play a young Denzel Washington right after the apocalypse. I'm trying to maintain composure. John Boyega is going to play a young Denzel Washington. So, number one, do you see John Boyega in that role? Number two, no, we don't need it, but do you think it'll be entertaining?
I think it'll be entertaining, and John Boyega is perfect for the role. I don't see why not. I think he'll do a good job as young Denzel's character. I forgot his name. I'm sorry, but I think he'll do a good job as a young version of that character. But I wonder if he's gonna be blind. Like, was he blind from birth, or did he get blind?
I don't know. That's a good question. I forgot.
I think in the movie he said he got blind during the
apocalypse.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I'm looking forward to it. And after the whole Percy comment, I think we're all just kind of done. So let's take a break, shall we? And when we come back, we'll talk about more shit. How about that? So, Uncle
John
DJ
Boyega deserves a big hit.
He does.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
It's never too early to plant the seed, to share the tradition, and instill a sense of pride in your HBCU with your little ones. HBCU Pride and Joy Children's Boutique helps you share your school spirit with a wide selection of adorable kids' apparel and accessories officially licensed from your favorite HBCU. Visit hbcupridejoy.com and follow us on all social media at HBCU Pride Joy on Facebook and Twitter.
This is Ryan Fulford. AD Drew and I are co-hosts of the BCSN Sports Wrap. We talk about all things related to HBCU athletics. From the games, teams, coaches, and fan interest stories, we cover it all. You can find our shows on Facebook at BCSN Sports Wrap, YouTube at MyJBN Online, and everywhere you listen to podcasts like Anchor, Spotify, Google, and Apple Podcasts. You can also find the show on the Jericho Broadcast Network's app. Make sure to download. We look forward to you joining the conversation and being a part of the show.
I'm returning to Clinton Paris, and Tampa's my community. I grew up here, went to school here, and my wife and I make our home here. What makes Tampa special are its people. So when I represent someone injured in my community, it's personal. Call my office and speak to a real lawyer and not some referral service. I will fight the insurance companies to get the settlement that you deserve. At the law office of Clinton Paris, we take the pain out of being hurt.
Since 2002, Empowerment Resources, Inc., a nonprofit organization, has empowered more than 1,500 youth and adults in Duval and surrounding counties through its programs Journey into Womanhood, Girls Mentoring, Life Skills for Teens, and Parenting Education Coaching. To get involved with programs, volunteer, or donate, visit www.empowermentresourcesinc.org. Follow us on social media, facebook.com/empowerment.resources and instagram.com/empowermentJAX.
We're back. It's time for the 2024 Urban NerdCon. Join us in Atlanta, Georgia, April 26th through the 28th at the Cortland Grand Hotel. Special guests include the Sci-Fi Sisters, Underworld creator Kevin Grievous, from Nickelodeon, Giovanni Samuels, the Science Machine Michael Green, from Spaceballs and Star Trek Voyager Tim Russ, and from the Fairly Odd Parents Gary L. Gray.
What up, y'all? It's Gary Gray. Check it out. I need you to do something for me. Join me April 26th through the 28th at the Cortland Grand Hotel in Atlanta, Georgia for Urban NerdCon. It's going to be lit. Okay. Our heroes, our villains, everyone's con. See y'all there.
Visit theurbannerdcon.net to get your buy one, get one free badges before the price increases. Remember, our heroes, our villains, our stories, everyone's con. See you there.
Welcome back. We're the Grumpy Old Nerds. If you don't know who we are, but at this point, too damn bad. Couple of things. Number one, in these Urban NerdCon ads, ain't nobody got the tagline right yet. Everybody gives us a different version of it. And that just kind of tickles me. Number two, don't ask where. Number two, so I look at all these ads for these lawyers and stuff. And 2 years ago, my wife and my cousin got hit when we were back home in Chicago on the Dan Ryan. Percy, you remember this because you came and picked us up.
Yep.
And we still haven't gotten a settlement from that motherfucker yet. So clearly we got the wrong representation because everybody else getting paid but us. So I thought I'd throw that in there. So yeah, because I'm pissed and I want my money and I want it now.
Like you need some people.
I should be calling JG Wentworth. Because I need that cash on it now.
Gotta call them people, man.
Right. So
That's all I'm gonna say. But I incriminate myself. You need to call the people.
I mean, I should.
Wait,
because the
that's a
motherfucker
remake. We should have the Drop Squad. That's a remake we need.
he rear-ended them, and he better call Saul, right? James Otis Hall. He rear-ended them, and he admitted to falling asleep at the wheel. I was like, the fuck? And the police didn't give him a ticket. I was like, that's like dangerous. How is it that you don't get a ticket?
It is.
It was mind-blowing. Okay. So anyway.
Was he white?
No, he was a Hispanic.
No. Yeah.
No.
Shut up.
That's wild, bro.
So anyway, I wanted to bring this up just because this is a favorite of mine, and it just seems like the internet is a good thing and it's a bad thing all the same. So it has been reported, and so with the new Doctor Who revival with Ncuti Gatwa as the Doctor, they're already shooting well into his second season, even though we haven't seen the first season. It's like they're shooting it in a rush to get it all in the can before we see it. So we haven't even seen the first season, but they're shooting the second. And in the second season, his companion will change. Right now, his companion is Millie Gibson, and the Christmas special, she was introduced. Fair enough. She was a pretty solid actress, and their chemistry was pretty good. But she's leaving. It's been reported that she's leaving after this season that's coming up, and she's being replaced by a young lady named Varada Sethu. And I'm just like, it's unnecessary to report that shit, number one. Number two, after 60 some odd years of the Doctor being super white, now all of a sudden, because the young lady that they're bringing in is of Middle Eastern descent, now they just got all the black people from everywhere coming in and on this show. And I don't want them sabotaging what a black man has been fighting to get. And I want my representation on this show. And my fear is that the people who already are mad because they've got a black man portraying the Doctor, now they've got the black Doctor and they've got the Middle Eastern companion. And all the white fanboys are going to lose their fucking mind. And I don't want them fucking this up. But that's my
okay.
Personal opinion.
Doctor Who is still pretty much based in Great Britain, right?
Yes.
So I know this may sound weird, but isn't that pretty much what they see in Great Britain? Like, is it that much of a difference, or do they really trip like that over there? I don't know.
They do.
Okay.
They do. The fanboy gatekeepers are fanboy gatekeepers no matter where you are.
All right.
And when Jodie Whittaker became the Doctor, it was just nonsense and mayhem because it was a woman.
Right.
And because the writing was bad, it gave them traction.
That didn't help. Yeah.
No. And then they give us a black man, which is great, but now he has to split the role with David Tennant, which I've ranted enough about that.
Right.
But
Okay.
now that they've got this young lady of color being his companion, I could just imagine the backlash. Now, they haven't really. What also is happening is that it's now being distributed through Disney Plus. Before it was
Right.
strictly a BBC production.
Right.
Now they've got Disney Plus money, they've got Disney Plus marketing. But what you don't see, like when you turn on Disney Plus and you see the menus, you don't see it being advertised. Like, unless you know Doctor Who
what is
is
it
on
under?
Disney Plus, say it again.
What is it under then? Because
You literally
have
have to
sections
search
in
for it.
Disney Plus. You got,
You
like
got-
you said, you got Marvel, you got Star Wars, you got whatever, right? You have your different segments,
You've got National Geographic.
right?
You know, they got the subtitles split up. Like you said, Marvel, they've got Disney, they've got Star Wars, they've got National Geographic. And
Do they have a
Hulu.
section called POC? Or you can just No.
No.
Okay. All right.
So again, this shit.
Damn.
Okay, I guess the
offended.
Millennium.
I
guess the Millennium
offended
Falcon
Mr.
dropped out of
Corporate
hyperspace.
America. Oh, sorry, my bad.
No, but that's what's frustrating because on Disney Plus, unless you know it's there, you I would think they would have their own like either BBC America or just flat out fucking Doctor Who as its own entity in that menu, but they don't. So not only do you have to search for it, go
real
ahead.
quick question on that, because they're usually, especially something that's so flag, flag. What do you call it? Flagpole?
Flagellant?
No,
Tentpole franchise.
No franchise. Thank you. Damn, bruh. Wow. I expected that out of me, not you. No, because
that's not what my wife would say.
You know what I'm saying? But no, because Doctor Who is so flagpole, I think is what I'm looking for. But because it's such a BBC entity, because it's is there anything else other than the Avengers or you know what I'm saying, that's more BBC than Doctor Who? How could it possibly be that I know they have the BBC streaming service or whatever, is it probably BBC Plus or whatever, but how is it on Disney Plus without Disney Plus? Do they own BBC now?
So what happened is Disney Plus is actually putting money into the production. So that's how they're now a part of that particular streaming service. James Otis Hall just asked, is it streaming on two different services? And the era, the Christopher Eccleston to Jodie Whittaker eras are showing on Max. And then the David Tennant specials and Ncuti Gatwa series will be shown on Disney Plus, which is again not only confusing as fuck, but if you want to look, you have to look for it. That's what I'm saying. It's like they're fucking sabotaging themselves. Now, the new series with the three specials with David Tennant and the Ncuti Gatwa series, you can tell Disney is throwing their money behind it. The opening credits, everything, the production value, it's top notch. But where is it? Like I said, you've got half of it on Max, and you've got the other half on Disney Plus, and you got to look for it on both channels. It's stupid. It's really bad.
Okay.
It's really bad. So yeah, I'm disappointed. And hopefully, when his series comes out in the spring, Disney Plus will find another way to promote it on their fucking site. Because you also have that top slide roll where you can go through and see the new stuff that they have out there. But I don't know. It's just me. It sounds stupid. So anyway, Rod, do you have comics for us today?
I do not, unfortunately, because I haven't gotten to the store yet. I'm actually going to be in Orlando this weekend for MegaCon, one of the big cons happening, and they got a lot of creators and people there. I'm trying to find some of my older books so I can hopefully get them signed. But yeah, one thing I wanted to talk about actually about comic news, which happened, I think there was rumblings of it happening about December, but it actually happened in that there are a lot of big time creators, writers, artists, everyone have left DC and Marvel to create their own company called Ghost Machine.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Ghost Machine is a new imprint that's going to be under the Image Comics umbrella, because Image really is pretty much just an umbrella company for independent creators.
Right.
So Ghost Machine is going to be its own publishing company. All right. So just a list of some of the people who are part of Ghost Machine now at this point. You have Jeff Johns, who is a big time writer at DC.
Wait, before you go any further, Jeff Johns, isn't he like one of the heads of DC?
Warner Brothers, yeah.
Shit.
Jeff Johns, Jason Fabok, Gary Frank, Brian Hitch, Lamont McGee, Francis Manapul, Brad Meltzer, Peter Snellbjerg, Peter Tomasi, Maytel Schut. All of those are people who've done big work for DC and Marvel in the past.
So I guess the question is,
now that they've left Marvel and DC and pretty much started their own thing. So
So-
this is just like what Image did back in the 90s.
yeah.
So is
Wow,
Peter
that's big
Tomasi a
news.
real name, or is that the name like when you get shot, you know, and you got your last breath and you just say Peter Tomasi?
As far as I know, it's not a pseudonym. That's his real name.
Okay. Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like we're out of time, kids. And I don't know where Uncle Percy went. Hopefully everything's okay. Like I said, the Millennium Falcon probably just dropped
Hey
out. of
man,
hyperspace.
look, when you can display shit on your 4K like that, you know.
He may have to raise the flag real quick and put some work in.
Man,
Oh my
listen.
God, Uncle
Put it
DJ, you
in
got
work.
anything for us on the way out the door, man?
Yes, I love and appreciate you all. It's Black History Month. Please, they're trying to not only since they can't shorten the month anymore, than they already have, and this is our long month. This is our 29 days. Hallelujah. This is our 29.
Man.
They're trying to shorten the motherfucking states that are actually participating and shit. So since Florida ain't one of them and Arizona ain't never been, then please, distribute and educate your kids out there about the real.
All right, Uncle
Yeah,
Rod,
they try to
what
act
you
like it. They try to act like it's business as usual down here, but there are too many of us down here to let that happen.
Man, please.
That's just not going to happen.
Please.
got? Uncle Rod, what you got for us on the way out the door?
As I was mentioning before, MegaCon's happening this weekend. Huge con in Orlando. It's going to be in the Orlando Orange County Civic Center. It's happening in 4 days. I'm only going to be there for one because I can't handle 4 days of that. So I'll be there one day, get in, get out. Hopefully, like I said, get my stuff signed. And as I said before in the beginning of the show, getting my controller ready. I'm going to resume my Final Fantasy 14 addiction now that new content is getting ready to come out.
There you go.
Oh, wait a minute. Uncle
go ahead.
Percy, just speaking for Uncle Percy, he said his internet went down. So that bullshit platform he was talking about, as far as getting all your shows and stuff from, you might want to, think about that before you quit your streaming services and your platform and jump into Internet Reborn or whatever the fuck he said that was,
Okay. So for the aforementioned Uncle Percy, I'm sorry, Urban NerdCon, April 26th and 28th. Buy tickets and attend. And also, I will probably be a grandfather for the first time next week. So, hooray for me.
Opa.
Yeah, okay. For the aforementioned Uncle Percy, super producer Mel, cousin Amayu, Auntie Nicole, for the Redbone.
Hey man, don't be like that, man.
Come over here. Wait a minute. Your first grandchild? Are you serious? Your first
I'm
grandchild?
sorry?
Your first grandchild?
Yeah.
They just gonna poo-poo it like that?
I mean, it's coming. So
Man, listen. Okay, we know.
Hey,
we
it's
know how
coming.
he's gonna be after the fact. That's all he's gonna be talking
Yeah.
about. The Grumpy Old Nerd Show is just gonna be like, so let me show you this picture. Wait a minute. Fuck the books.
Look,
Fuck the books that Rod is reading.
she
Let's
might
show
be
these
making a
pictures.
cameo next week. You never
Yeah,
know.
we know. Yeah.
Thank you, Scooter. James Holders Hall, appreciate you, brother. All of you, to all of you who come and revel in our nonsensical tomfoolery, thank you for hanging out with us for an hour and a half because we know we're stupid.
Listen, man, we'll do better next week. I promise.
We'll try. And you may have a cute little baby to look at. So how about that? So from all of us to all of you, good night.